Hi everyone, I'm Joana Filgueiras and today I'm here in Nepal after my graduation as a yoga teacher. And this is one of my gurus, this is Warren, and we're going to be talking about yoga a little bit today.
Namaste.
Namaste, thank you so much for letting me interview you and hopefully bring some wisdom to people who are wondering about yoga.
Oh, okay. Firstly, I'd like to congratulate you. Thank you for coming here and this amazing experience that you had, all the hard work that you put into graduating as a yoga teacher.
You guys have been amazing, so thank you.
It's a wonderful thing for me to be able to teach and see incredible transformation in people in just 1 month.
Yeah, it's an incredible course and it goes much deeper, and it's much deeper than what we know as yoga in the West. So that's why I wanted to kind of bring out, especially your experience. So I'll start by asking you what yoga is for you.
Yoga is everything for me. It's been a life-changing experience since I started. I started because of injury, which is normally how something catastrophic in their life before they come to get into a studio and start to move their body and start to think about these other things outside of their normal day.
Right. I find it interesting because coming from America, it is a girl's thing. Like you see a few men usually because of injury, but then when you come to this side of the world, most of our yoga teachers here and gurus are all men, right?
Yeah. Well, here in Nepal, it's a very masculine asana practice. It's very, very masculine, as you've seen. So it's much more. It's very authentic practice. But as the country in Nepal, as that changes, hopefully we can bring more Nepalese women teachers as well. It's a cultural thing here.
Yeah.
Women are practicing, but different parts of yoga. So it's not the asana, which is the physical practice. It's more women are worshipping. Women are in union with their families. They're in union with their communities. They are chanting. They are praying to the deities, which are represented as Ganesh.
It's you're mentioning different types of yoga, like bhakti, which is the mantras, and there's also meditation. What would you say is your favorite, or what would you say is like the one that you really use in your life?
All of it, really. And I'm still just opening my eyes to all the learning. It's the asana, the physical practice, which is the hook. To get away from a stressful day, to overcome injury, prevent injury, hopefully. That's the real catch, and that's kind of the beauty of what's happening in the West. But when you come here with a more authentic experience, we start to look at the philosophy, we start to talk about energies, and that's, for me, fascinating. When you start to feel vibration in your body, you can start to understand what they were talking about in the old books.
And you mentioned many times throughout the course and our conversations, you're not one that used to believe in that.
No,
right?
Confirmed atheist, and so every time the God word comes up, I kind of break into a sweat, and it just doesn't resonate with me. However, since beginning my practice, I've started to reread books, the Holy Quran, the Bible, and they're all talking about the same things. They're all talking about the God inside of us, and that resonates with me, both on a philosophical level, but also on a physical level. I can feel that vibration. I can feel my heart open. I can feel allowing people to come in. Isn't that what the God's about?
Yeah, and for me, it's just great to see that you don't need to come with any beliefs when you come into yoga, and you can just see where it goes, right?
Exactly. We tend to look at yoga as mainly a Hindu practice, but that's where it was developed in Nepal, birthplace of yoga. Hindu and Buddhism, and that's cultural. It's a layer put on because yoga is before that, 1,000 years before Buddhism and 1,000 years before Hinduism. These very patriarchal concepts,
Yeah.
whereas yoga is talking about goddess. Yoga is about is very ancient practice. It's no faith, no dogma.
Right.
Mm.
And I felt that. I don't feel yoga connected to a religion for me. It's about discovering ourselves. It's about getting in touch with ourselves, which we also said it can be scary sometimes, but it's so fascinating, right?
Yeah.
And it's the only way to kind of get out of that box that we've been put on.
Yeah, we're through our lives we're programmed. We're programmed to be girls, programmed to be boys. We're programmed to be a political concept. We're programmed to be a capitalist, commercial concept. And here it's all breaking down to remove those layers, maya, and to become more of what you really were in the beginning. That we are not our minds, we are not our bodies, we are something else. We are the light in between, and it's like a child. You get to play again, where you don't have to worry about these constructs around us. That is yoga for me. It's creating space within our bodies, creating space within our minds, and creating space in our hearts.
That's beautiful.
Shanti, shanti, shanti.
Yeah.
Peace.
And coming from a very different background, from a very strong background that is different than yoga,
Very.
what would you say is are you able to actually point at something that really changed, or something that you look at your life and it's just completely different? And what is it?
Completely different. I was at the top of my career. I've been working in the humanitarian world for 20 years. And getting paid more money than I really felt worthy of. And it hurt me. And that's really, it was where I learned about the connection between the emotional side and the physical side of injury. And both how the injury is created and how we need to deal with both to heal. And I guess so at that time it was a big shift, because I started to look at myself. Instead of putting myself out there to help others, I realized I need to save my energy to work on me first.
Oh, I love that.
Strengthen me first. So then I can go back and give. And part of my blessing here to be able to teach is to be able to demonstrate. I won't teach anything I haven't practiced myself. I have to teach it from my authentic self. And I couldn't do that before because I didn't understand. And now I understand.
Yeah, that's a very important practice for me in my personal life, which is you can't give it when you're empty. You have to be full.
Exactly. You need to be full. You need to be strong. So because other people are wavering, there's 28 days, emotions are coming out. There's some frustration, there's sadness, and on the mat or just out there in the forest. And we need to be able to recognize that as a positive thing, not be afraid of letting go. And that's hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard. For women, it's difficult. All these parameters around you. For men, it's unheard of.
Yeah.
Open your hearts. Why? I'm okay now, and I will fight you to let you know I'm okay.
It's true. It's very strong, and it's in need of a change.
Yeah, but I spent a dozen years in the military, and that's what all that was. To push, to fight, to defend. Well, really, what were we defending?
Right, and men have to be strong.
We have to be strong.
Yeah.
We have to be stable. We can't move our hips. And as soon as we get on the mat, I love it. Getting men to open up their hips, and it's a physical pain sometimes, but it's more of that emotional stuff.
Yeah.
You feel it. You feel it on the mat. Yeah.
So for someone who is looking to kind of grow, or who doesn't know much about yoga, what would you suggest as a start point?
Find a teacher, get into a yoga shala, find a teacher who connects to you. I'm hoping there will be a male teacher to connect to, but it's so rare. So what I say to the young guys in particular, classes is going to be great for you. It's physical, you're working out. The class is full of 90% women.
Yeah.
There's and women who are strong in themselves, and you know, women who are seeking, and that's whatever I can get a man to the shala. I see the change. We had a guest here, big fellow, and
Right.
you know, tough and this is not it. But he came here just in what 5 days.
5 days that he was here.
Dramatic change, and he's writing to
And you
me
felt
about
it,
the stuff.
yeah.
Oh, wow! You know, a 45-year-old man can't fix me. 5 days.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
You can open a big door
Yeah.
when you practice. It's
You know,
true.
if you're ready for it.
Yeah.
You know, for a long time I wasn't ready for it, and fortunately, but late, I had to break myself before I came to it. And I want to catch men, particularly before they come to it. Women are coming anyway because they see it, they feel it already, they see the benefit, they're not so afraid of it. And I love that strength.
Although even with women, I'm seeing that they come in, but it's more on a physical level. And I think there's still an emotional benefit, even if you don't know, but it would be great for people to kind of start opening up for that emotional and other benefits, right?
Yeah, other benefits. And it all happens here. And then it happens out there. It happens out there in the forest, it happens out there in the workplace. You know, if we have more people practicing yoga, we have less people hurting each other. Because we don't want to hurt ourselves, and we realise we're all connected. So it's Guruji.
Yeah, no, that's really great, and I really appreciate you giving me the time. And I'll post your Facebook, and if you want to tell people like how they can find you on Facebook as well, so if they want to connect and get more information,
Thank you.
Really great.
Well, I'm Warren Anywhere on Facebook, and I'm about to set up my own page, but I'm a bit hesitant. Putting myself out there, it's a fear.
Right.
But
it's part of the work.
Part of the work. You know, maybe I can help people, but most importantly, Nepal Yoga Academy, and that's where it all really happened for me, and continues to happen. This is Guruji.
You gotta come into the,
this is my
the video.
This is my team. Dear. So
We have lunch?
Yes.
we finished? Yes.
Also, yeah.
It's good. All right. So yeah, I think that the more people we can get up here, this is a very authentic experience. Exactly. Nothing happens on time. Nothing happens as planned. But
and we always have surprises.
it's a wonderful surprise, but it happens. You know, it happens, and the transformation happens. I see, a small group of people go through dramatic change, and it's beautiful. I don't ever remember someone saying, "Wow, I'm really disappointed about getting onto my mat, into a shala, or coming here." Everyone, you're just ready for the stuff that you're not ready for, and that's the beauty, and that's the authentic experience here in Nepal.
Right.
In the foothills of the Himalayas, 108 Surya Namaskar. We're up watching the sunrise over the Himalayas, and it was magical
It was
this
gorgeous.
morning.
It was really gorgeous.
And then for graduation, we had fire puja out here, beautiful saris with Ganesh, and I think that kind of worship of ourselves and each other is the spiritual side of yoga.
Yeah. It's been beautiful,
Yeah.
and I really, really appreciate all your time and also giving me now your time.
I really
For us to
appreciate
put something out there, this is beautiful.
I appreciate you, Joana.
Thank
Yeah, thank you so much. And all we need to do is breathe. That's the first step.
Yes.
Just breathe.
Good reminder.
Thank you.